Hey guys, what is up? It's No Help, and today I'm going to be kind of bringing like a ramble video. Excuse the clicking in the background. I'm doing Arty Nights as we speak, as you can see, but yeah. Don't really feel like editing that out, to be honest. Kind of just want to make a lazy video today and just talk about a bunch of shit. So yeah, let's get started. Anyways, what can I talk about? I've been playing a lot of old school RuneScape lately. Simply the fact is, I've always kind of been more lenient on RuneScape 3. I've always liked old school, but like, RuneScape 3 is the game that we all started playing, you know, like, that got us into RuneScape and got us to enjoy old school so much, and we all spent years and years progressing on the accounts, and it kind of just seems like a shock when it all goes to waste. Not really goes to waste, but we all moved on to like a brand new game. We had to all our quests and all our stats, and we had to start fresh again. And right when old school came out, obviously I jumped on, played it for a while. I actually got a couple 99s on another account way back in the day, and then I just thought, like, I've always played my main. My main was almost maxed on RuneScape 3, I guess you could call it, or EOC, or fucking evolution of whatever you want to call it. It is still RuneScape, obviously, but I've been more and more getting into old school. It's just because my new account that I started and kind of took off this channel, my Road to Completionist from scratch, I had so much fun doing that series. I'm still doing it, actually, by the way. I'm playing the account right now, and I'm still have tons of videos that are coming soon for it. I had so much fun doing it, and it was just kind of like reliving RuneScape again, but from this day and age, and it's honestly a lot of fun when you start from the beginning again. You have no quests, you have no stats, you have no anything. And I had so much fun. There's so many things I did on that account that I never did before. For example, I did Slayer. Like, I actually trained it. I didn't use lamps. I didn't use Jack of Trades, Aura, and all that. I actually trained Slayer on that account. And another thing I did is I completed every quest in the game, which I've never done on any account before, and I'm having a lot of fun with the account, but it's got to the point where it's just the same. Like, the high level content in RuneScape 3 is all just the same. It's not about getting a 99 skill. When you get a 99 on old school, no matter what skill it is, like, it could be strength, it could be cooking, you feel like you mastered the skill. Like, you spent so much time, so much dedication, especially as an Iron Man. It feels like you just achieved it. Like, for me, for example, with woodcutting, I have 99 woodcutting on this account. Pretty much didn't play the account for 3 months while I was playing RuneScape 3, but when I got that 99, it felt like I actually achieved it. Like, it's one of those things that I just don't get the feeling with when playing RuneScape 3 anymore. It's like, I literally got more excited about getting 99 woodcutting on this account than I was about getting 200 mil thieving XP on RuneScape 3, and it just kind of goes to show the I don't know, it means more on this game than 200 mil thieving does. Like, 200 million thieving XP and I'm rank 3700. It's like, come on. Like, it's not about ranks, or it's not about any of this, but it's been done so many times, and it's okay. You have 200 mil thieving. That's cool. I do too. Like, hello. Like, it's just I don't know how to explain it. I still love RuneScape 3, and I still have a lot I want to do on it, especially with my main account. I'm kind of using my progression account as oh, nice, genie lamp. Give me that, Herbalord. Actually, I heard it's more efficient to use lamps on prayer now, because, anyways, I shouldn't be talking about that right now. Anyways, yeah, just RuneScape 3 has just gotten to the point where it's literally you log in, you do your daily spins, and you get 100k XP. Then you do your dailies, and then you get 300k XP. Then you hop into your AFK, and it's just the same thing every single day. Like, I mean, you could say that with old school as well. You could hop in, do a farm run, do this, do that, and there is a bit of dailies, but it's like, the dailies on old school, for example, especially as an Iron Man, I'm putting Iron Man out there so much, and it's amazing. It's the best game mode in the game, and it's just everything you get, you earn, and it's just doesn't feel like that with RuneScape 3 anymore. It's just everything I get a drop on this game, I get a mil cash stack. It's like, holy shit, I can do so much with that. And on RuneScape 3, you get a 20 mil drop, you're like, okay, like, I literally was doing a Slayer task the other day on my main. For anyone who really cares, I've been putting my jacket trades and my daily, what is it called? The daily challenges on Slayer, because I'm going for 200 mil Slayer on my main, and I got an 11 mil drop, and I was just like, eh. And another thing is, I was AFKing Turoths on my alt, and I literally got 100k over 99 magic, and I didn't even notice. It was just like, I looked back, I'm like, oh shit, I should change it to defense. Like, it's just like, if I got 99 magic on old school, on any account, whether it be a main, an Iron Man, a hardcore Iron Man, an ultimate, anything on old school, it's just like, I'm gonna go get that skill cape, I can't wait to do the emote and show everyone and do this, do that, and it feels like an achievement. But not even 200 mils feel like an achievement anymore, because it's been done so many times. It's so fast. They have the double XP weekends, and one other thing I really want to talk about, every time RuneScape 3 has a double XP weekend, I'm so hyped about it. I've been working on both of my accounts, getting supplies for the weekend and this and that, and it's a lot of fun. And then I book the time off work or make an excuse to not go to work, and I just no-life the shit out of RuneScape and get so many levels and so much and this and that, 99 herb lore, 99 this, 99 that, 200 mil this, 120 that, and it's like, it hit me the other day. I was doing, I think it was an herb run on this account, and then I was like, let's make some of the potions, and it's like, I don't have to wait for double XP weekend to train herb lore. It's just fucking weird. Like, any buyable on RuneScape 3, you don't train until double XP, and it's just, you can't play the game. Now, I've never played RuneScape 3 Iron Man, and I might be trying that in the future, I'm not too sure, but it just doesn't feel the same. Like, I just can't get over how much the game has changed, and it doesn't feel the same to get any achievement anymore. And sure, things take a long time and stuff, and the graphics are a lot better and whatever, but I don't think the game's gonna last too much longer. After I do max my alt or get completionist or whatever, that account is strictly gonna be used to make 2 mil an hour AFKing, to just send over to the main for double XP weekend to train herb lore, and it just feels weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I started picking up old school again because it's actually one of my friends was playing old school, and I was always AFKing it anyways, and I recently just got the 99 woodcutting, and I just started doing farm runs and playing the game again, and it felt so refreshing. It felt like I had goals again, you know, like, right in my mind, it's like, I want to do this, I want to get this quest done, I want to do that, I want to unlock this, I want to do this, and progress here. And on RuneScape 3, it's just like, sure, there's things you can do, quests and this and that, but you don't even really need to do them. You just need to do, like, every quest, not every quest, but almost every quest in old school RuneScape has something behind it where you can unlock something and do something better and get this done and that done, and everything's laid out properly. Quests here, achievement diaries, this, that, everything is just laid out, and you can see the entire game, and I like that. You can see everything you can do in the game. You get 99, and that's the highest skill you can get. There's no 120s. Sure, you can go for 200 mil XP and all that, but it just doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I'm not quitting RuneScape 3 or by any means. It's just, I kind of lost, like, not motivation to play it. I'm still, like, playing 2 RS3 accounts as we speak, but it just doesn't feel the achievement anymore. Like, it's all about 120s, 200 mils, and that's the entire game. Like, I hope it doesn't die, but I feel like it's slowly gonna die. Anyways, let's talk about something else rather than RuneScape. When you do play RuneScape, what do you watch? Do you watch YouTube? Do you watch Netflix? Do you watch... I used to watch documentaries all the time, and Then I watch tons of YouTube videos, and then Family Guy and all this and all that. And yeah, it's kind of cool to do something on the side or talk on Discord or whatever. But I was actually my boss at my job. He recommended this show to me, Prison Break. I think I've talked about it before. I just finished it yesterday, actually, and I'm literally sad that it's over. Like, it was the best show I've ever watched. I've watched Walking Dead, all that other stuff. Prison Break is by far the best show I've ever watched. If you haven't watched it, I really highly recommend it. All of the 5 seasons are on Netflix. And, yeah, it's literally amazing. Like, I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but it's literally the best show I have ever watched. All the actors, and it's just amazing. You ever just sit and think about where you're going to be in 5 years? That happens to me quite a lot. Like, when I'm trying to sleep or something, I'm just always worried about what's going to happen and this and that. I'm 19 years old right now, and I'm at the point where it's just, I'm kind of about to, like, leave the comfort zone, you know what I mean? Like, I've been at the same job for 3 years. I tried to quit, actually, but they wouldn't let me quit. And, anyways, it's not that they wouldn't let me quit. They need me, blah, blah, blah. I'm down to part-time, that's why I've been playing RuneScape so much lately. I've been put down to part-time. I told them that, sure, if you need me here, I will stay, but I'm not working here full-time anymore. It's way too much stress and way too much whatever. But yeah, I'm at the point where I'm worried about, I am actually going to college in September, which is going to be awesome, but you never know. It's like 5 years from now, will I have my own house? Will I still be playing fucking RuneScape? Like, I don't know. Will I be married? Will I have a good job? Will I have a sick car? Like, I really don't know. And it's like, you don't worry about it until it happens, you know? It's like, I didn't give a fuck about it at all. I didn't try in high school at all. I just played RuneScape and worked and got a couple cars and just lived life normally. And now I'm at the point where it's just like, holy shit, what is gonna happen? I'm at the, like, you know, I'm worried about thinking, I have a 2-year program. I'm hoping to quickly finish that off, get a decent job, nothing crazy, but like a job that maybe is like $20 an hour or something like that, and then just buy a house and live. I don't want to be like some crazy, general manager of a bank or something like that. I just kind of want to, you know, be casual. I want to go to work, come home. I don't want to be, I always hated that drama shit at work, or if you're a general manager or something like that. Like, I'm a manager in my position right now, and it's fucked. Like, I don't want that ever again. I just want to make a little bit better money, have a decent, more of a title, you know what I mean? And then, go to work, come home, and that's it. It's like, do the 40 hours, whatever, and then, you know, see where it goes from there. But it's just at that point right now where I'm, like, worried about everything. And, yeah, just fucking thieving. What should they add to old school RuneScape to make old school RuneScape better? It's a question. Honestly, old school RuneScape right now is at a really good point in its, you know, existence. It did really well at the start, then it kind of died down, slowly growing, slowly shrinking. It was just always at a point, and then when they released mobile, and it just kind of took off, and now it's huge. It's literally like 4 times the amount of players as RuneScape 3 at almost every given time. There's always almost close to 100k people online. And I think it's at a great point right now. The updates that they're making are amazing. They're making updates for Iron Man. They're making updates for pretty much every style of player that plays the game. And with the whole vote system that they need the 75% of people to say yes, I think it's perfect, honestly. Some people say it should be like if it's over 50, but I don't think so at all, because there's a lot of updates that would have been into this game that would have honestly just taken over. Like, I'm glad they released the Grand Exchange, but it doesn't really affect me because I'm an Iron Man, right? Like, I don't know. I remember back in the day when everyone was trading and stuff. It's just really convenient for, like, quests and things like that. Things that they could do to make the game better. Honestly, I know a lot of people are gonna hate on me for saying this, but they need to make the graphics like the 2008, 2009 graphics. Still the old school graphics, but make them high definition at least. I think I want to say a lot of people wouldn't like that just because it's old school RuneScape for a reason, but they don't need the RuneScape 3 graphics. Fuck that. They need like 2008, 2009, the high definition graphics. Like, I remember back in the day when that old school HD thing was about to get released. I was about to quit RuneScape 3 and just make 10 old school accounts, and just that is when I started the game in 2000, close to 2009. I think it was like the end of 2008, something like that. And yeah, I do like the old school graphics, but the HD graphics are just so much better. I think it would attract a lot more players, because you look at people playing RuneScape, or old school RuneScape anyways, and they're like, what is that shit game? And then they don't give it a chance because of the graphics. And I think if it had those HD graphics, a lot more players would give it the chance, and then get hooked onto it, honestly. Like, and then with all the updates for bossing and everything, if they had those HD graphics, it would just be so much better. But I do understand that it would take double the development time for everything, because there would need to be a switch where you could turn the old school graphics on, which I completely understand. A lot of people would want the old school graphics still, and I can't blame them. If they started in 2005, 2006 and stuff, they wouldn't want those 2008 graphics. That's probably when they quit. Like, but I don't know. It's just, I think it would bring a lot more players to the game. Personally, that's my own personal opinion, but I think it would be awesome. I think the skill, it flowed so much better back then, honestly. Like, the whole, like, it's cool having these graphics and everything, but if they had the HD graphics, I think a lot more players would play. And it doesn't need crazy high specs or anything. It's still a simple game, a simplistic game that it just would take. I think it would take off and get 30-40% more players, honestly, because people that even played back in the day, they'll look at it, start it, and be like, they can't get over the graphics, they can't get over the whatever it is. But if they had those HD graphics, it would just make it a lot more entertaining, in my personal opinion. And I really do think the game could just blow up if they do that. But that's just my own opinion, honestly. Like, with the updates they've been doing recently, the game could just keep growing. And I know for a fact old school RuneScape has a longer lifespan than RuneScape 3. I could guarantee that. And I'm glad that the only sort of microtransaction that they've added to the game has been bonds. And yeah, I think they need to keep it that way, because bonds, for example, don't really do too much. Like, they have really good reasons too, because like people can pay for their membership that can't afford it and stuff. And then for those that want to make just some quick cash, they can spend their in real life money and whatever. Preferably, I'd rather there not be bonds, but they don't really do too much harm, honestly. And it doesn't really affect an Iron Man as well. So anyways, yeah. As for a new skill in old school RuneScape, that's just a bad idea, honestly. Look at RuneScape 3, for example. The best skill they have released has been Invention, and it's HP in reality. Like, the way I look at Invention is, it's really good for the game. It had a sync on every item. It made every item go up. It made skilling profitable again and stuff like that. And it was really good. But realistically, it's HP. You just train it passively. Like, it's kind of one of those things where it's really fast as well. Other skills, dungeoneering, that was cool, but I wouldn't really like that in old school. Summoning, I would definitely not like in old school. That's really just too overpowered in so many ways. It would make prices for potion secondaries go down. It would make everything go down, because people with fucking pack yaks and shit running around collecting things. And for bosses too, you could just camp there and camp there. I think summoning was really too overpowered for old school. And then obviously, like, divination, just no. But what does they want to release? Fucking warding? Like, that's just dumb. We don't need another crafting. Come on. Like, I completely say no to that. Sailing, honestly, I'm still gonna say no, in my opinion. We just don't need another skill. The game is perfect with the amount of skills we have right now. Honestly, I would prefer Hunter not even really to be in the game. But, whatever. It's not too bad. But, I think it's perfect with the amount of skills we have right now. And thinking about that, if we added another skill, everyone would lose their max cape and this and that. I really do think that they need to add a completionist cape to this game. Don't make it like the best cape in the game with the best stats. Just make it like purely cosmetic, honestly, like same stats as max cape or whatever. I don't even know if max cape cosmetic in this game, or just whatever. Honestly, just make it like the same stats as like something else. Like, don't make it super overpowered, because then it's just making people go out of their way for something they don't want. And honestly, for the comp requirements, I don't think we need fucking 5,000 hours of Castle Wars or whatever. I think maybe they could do that for like a trim or something, but if they had like you needed every quest, every 99, every achievement diary, every sub quest, whatever like that, and then you can get the completionist cape, I think that would just be something to shoot for, honestly. Like, people right now, they do achievement diaries for the rewards, they do quests for the rewards, and, you know, they don't do it to show. Like, I mean, there is quest cape, there is achievement diary cape, there is all that, but they don't really it's just, I don't know, it's just like, yeah, sure, you completed every achievement, that's cool, sure, you did every quest, that's cool, sure, you got 99 cooking, that's cool, but they don't have a cape that shows everything. Like, you have completed RuneScape, and you know, I really do think that would be something that would be really cool to go for, especially on an Iron Man. I think Completionist Cape would be awesome to go for, and I don't think they should make it like, you need to complete 10 solo raids, like that. Leave PVM out of it, honestly. PVM, I've never really been a big fan of. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying that, but that's another thing that kind of takes me away from RuneScape 3 right now. They have a couple of quests they're releasing. You need to do some fucking raids and shit. Like, it's just stupid. Like, come on. Like, I just like content that everyone can do. And the thing about RuneScape, I'm gonna say this, RuneScape's one of those games that does not take any skill, and I think that's why it is so successful. You look at games that are successful that take skill, like Mario and fucking, I don't even know these days, that take skill or no, like, you need to know the map, you need to know this, you need to know that, just for that 1 second in advantage. Realistically, anyone can be good at RuneScape. It's just a grind game at the end of the day. Like, there are some challenges, for example, Fire Cape, there's the Inferno, there's all this shit, but you don't have to do that, you know what I mean? And I don't think Inferno should be a comp requirement, something like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say is every 99, every quest, every achievement, stuff like that. I know some of the achievements actually require bosses, which is another thing, but I don't know. It's just, I don't like when they lock content behind completion. Like, sure, if they say they release something and it takes 10 hours to get, but everyone can do it, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care if it's 100 hours, but everyone can do it, that's fine. But if they do something that takes raw, like, knowledge and prayer flicking and this and that, and make it in that's just not cool, honestly. Especially for people like Iron Man that don't have top gear, they don't have top this, they don't have top that. I like that, basically, you could do anything you want as an Iron Man, and just, I'd like that, honestly. Like, I don't think they should make content locked between, you know what, I don't know how to explain it, like, I don't think they should make stuff like that, like, part of the completionist thing, but I really do think RuneScape, or old school RuneScape, should add some sort of completionism kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just, you walk around with the cape that has a 99, and it's like, wow, that person, you know, is a master of that skill, that's cool. That somebody has a quest cape, you're like, yeah, that's cool. Somebody has a max cape, you're like, wow, you're a true dedicated player. But somebody has a completionist cape, and it's like, you have completed the game. Great on ya, you know what I mean? It's just, I really do think we need that. As for other updates, I really think we're at the point in the game where we don't need, like, super overpowered things, and I hope that never comes, honestly. Like, I really hope we never get Soul Split and fucking Turmoil, and I really hope we never get, like, overloads outside of the Nightmare Zone and stuff like that. I think we're at the perfect time of RuneScape, and everything was balanced, everything was... I was even iffy about the ZMI altar and all that coming out, and Slayer's just completely fucked now from when it first came out, but at the same time, it's still, like, they're doing good updates with Slayer. They're just making it a lot faster, but, if you look at when Old School was first released, it was, what, 25k Slayer an hour max. Now it's like 100k. So they've 4 times the XP rate of Slayer. Same with runecrafting. So runecrafting was maximum, I guess, lavas really, but nobody did lavas. Like people did runes. I almost said runespan. People did nature runes and law runes and astral runes and stuff, and Nun's EMI comes out, and then that other shit comes out for the blood and the soul, which, you know what, was good updates. I can't lie. They increased it a little bit, right? They increased the XP rates a little bit, but they didn't make it too overpowered, which is a good update. And the same with the motherlode mine. That needed to be done because mining was just pretty shit at release. It was just drop mining and Corey and this and that, and it was just, there's no content past 40 mining. But now with the motherlode mine and this and that, that's a good update. They didn't make it too overpowered, right? They kept it at reasonable XP rates and this and that, and cool rewards, especially for the Iron Man game mode and stuff like that. And they made it slightly AFK, and that's what they need to do with pretty much every skill in the game. They did an amazing job with construction on old school. Like, RuneScape 3 construction is fucking dog shit, but old school RuneScape construction is exactly where it needs to be. Good updates that everyone likes, that everyone can get use of, and I think that's what they're doing with old school, and I'm actually really happy to be playing this game right now. But yeah, as for the future of the game, they're going to be releasing that Song of the Elves quest and things like that, which I'm actually very excited for. I want to get the requirements done, but I know I need like Morning's Embar to rip fucking all that. But I'd love to do that because obviously my favorite place in RuneScape 3 is Prifddinas, and I just want to check it out on old school. I know it's not going to be Prifddinas of RuneScape 3, which would just fucking kill the game, but it's just going to be really cool. Like, it's such a iconic area in RuneScape, and I just really can't wait till they release that. But yeah, as for the future of old school RuneScape, they really need to release the HD graphics, in my personal opinion anyways, but I think that would just make it the perfect game, and a lot more people would join. I just had 420k. Yeah, I live in Canada, and they just legalized cannabis, and I went to the shops, and it was quite an interesting experience. For those who've never been to a cannabis shop, it's kind of just like Best Buy for pot. Yeah, but yeah, I thought I would say that. Anyways, if you guys made it this far in the video, I really thank you, and I appreciate you. If you have any suggestions for other videos, whether it be RuneScape 3, old school, combination of both, whatever, rather than just progress videos, because they're kind of, it's not that they're stale, it's just they take a long time, and I can't make one of those every couple of days. I want to be posting every couple of days. The channel's doing awesome, and I thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, I want other video ideas that I could be posting every couple of days and just continue the channel even farther, because I love recording videos, I love talking, I love replying to comments and doing all this. But yeah, give the video a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.